Hi traders, it's Gail and it is Sunday the 8th of February. Today I want to talk to you about the return of volatility. We have seen some amazing charts, some amazing moves recently, and as a momentum trader, this is a time when I have fantastic opportunities for high return trades. In the video today, I'd like to talk about volatility, what it means to me as a momentum trader, and what it might mean to you as a support and resistance trader. I've been trading for a long time. I've been trading Forex for 10 years and trading other instruments before that. And most of the traders that I've met along the way are support and resistance traders. I used to be a support and resistance trader. And one of the things that I found was that I could have weeks where I did great with my support and resistance trading. And then, pretty routinely, every few weeks, one day, there would be a move of price that would literally turn into a freight train, and it would blow through everything. It had respect for nothing other than its own momentum. And as I observed that, I knew I had to find a way to first protect myself from it. Later, I found a mentor who showed me how to benefit from it, and that's why I trade momentum. There may be others that tell you that support and resistance trumps all. That's just not true. All you have to do is look at any chart over time, and you will see how support and resistance levels, even on the highest time frames, even on the weekly level, do get blown out by momentum. So when I talk to traders in a period like this, where we've had a lot of ranging pair and then the momentum comes in breaking these pair out, there's a lot of frustration. Techniques that worked in the past don't work. Nice stretches of profit turn into loss. There are many mentors who can teach you techniques of trading, technical analysis. What is more rare and what is desired is to find a mentor who can teach you to trade consistently in a profitable manner. It's very easy for somebody to throw up a video and show you a profitable trade. What you won't find is a mentor who can show you students that they have turned into profitable, consistent traders time after time. And that's something that is happening now in the group that I'm affiliated with, which is the Momentum Traders. Darren, who is our mentor, who works with students that are finding their way to consistency, that are new to momentum in many cases. He's giving them a time-tested method of using intraday trading, hourly charts, so that a trader can learn to first recognize momentum, second, learn to use the precision entry and a tight stop. We define that as somewhere between 12 and 7 pips. And they can use that combination, the precision entry and the recognition of momentum, to make profits with extraordinary return. It doesn't happen quickly. For Darren and I, we both went through the training process at the same time, and we've been doing this for years now. It's not something that you can expect to learn overnight, but it is something that you can expect to radically change your approach to trading, to radically change the way in which you view charts, and to radically change your ability to have extraordinary return. I've got up the dollar CAD because this is a chart that I did my last several videos on. I'm a high time frame analysis person. I love to look at the high time frames, and most of my trades, even though they're intraday and often on very small time frame charts, are feeding into something that I see on the high time frames. Back at the end of last year, I noticed that the dollar CAD was starting to break out, and I started trading it and urging other people to look at this chart. At the time that I started my first video, we were around the 113 level in here. And you can see what volatility and momentum did to this chart, taking it to a high of 128. So 1,500 pips. There are many signs I can look at and see on this chart that show me the evidence, the footprint of momentum, and those are the kind of things that Darren teaches the traders in the momentum traders trading group. I'm still interested in the dollar CAD when it gives me a setup, but from the high time frames, after a move like this, I'm seeing some consolidation now. I don't know whether it's going to go further up or retrace further down. That's something time will tell. But I'm going to show you another chart that I had a couple of trades this week on Thursday that I saw some things happening on the daily chart, and that I was able to have some very nice momentum trades on Thursday the 5th. This is our pound dollar daily chart, and I traded 2 trades on this on Friday the 5th. I have trend lines drawn. As a trend and momentum trader, I'm not interested so much in horizontal lines. There are levels of reaction, supply and demand that I use, but I use them to trade into trend. And when I'm doing my high time frame analysis, what I'm looking at primarily are what price is doing in terms of, is it making higher highs and higher lows, or the inverse of that, and what do I see in terms of dynamic support and resistance, which would be my trend lines, my moving averages, and I'm a fan of the Ichimoku, so I use components of the Ichimoku and trading strategies that support momentum trading using that particular indicator. Now on this pound dollar daily chart, we had consolidation going on most of the beginning of the year, and then I started to see price moving up. And when we came into the Thursday trading day, which is this impulsive candle, and this is the impulsive candle that formed the day I was trading. So what I was looking at was just this higher high on this candle, and I was looking at the way that price was reacting to my weekly trend lines, which are these lines. Let me show you what this looked like on the hourly chart. Here's our pound dollar hourly chart, and here is the Thursday trading day. This was Wednesday. You can see that Wednesday price had moved up, making a higher high for the day over the Tuesday. And again on Thursday, by the time that I came in, we were once again moving up, challenging this prior high, and had broken it by some, and I was trading into that. The way that I trade is that I use very small time frame momentum to trade into hourly, 30-minute, and 15-minute slingshot and MOF setups. My personal approach, because I don't trade the London Open or the pre-London, which is where moves often start and you can catch, 50+ pip moves, I don't have the benefit of that. I come in 1 or 2 hours before the New York trading session. Often price is consolidating at that point, and I take what I can get relatively quickly. I like to get in and out. I like to have at least a 1 to 2.5 to a 1.4 on the trades, and then I look for another momentum setup. Usually, if you follow me on Twitter, where I post most of my trades in live in real time, you'll find that I can usually capture multiple trades during the session that I trade, and within a trading window of usually 3 or 4 hours. So on this pound dollar, I entered my first trade at the 152.48. I took that for 32 pips, and then later in the day I made a second attempt to trade that, and it was successful. I entered at 152.90, and I got 40 pips on that trade. Between those 2 trades, my net return was over 1.9. there are extraordinary returns that one can take advantage of using momentum trading. And in the momentum traders, if you are accepted as a student and work with Darren, he will show you how to recognize the telltale footprints of momentum, how to exploit the small, tight stop entry, and how to use the hourly chart to your advantage as a day trader. I want to wish everyone the very best of luck with the volatility. I hope it is your friend. It's a delight for me, and I'd like for it to be the same for you.